How'd you know it was the right time to leave the nest, literally, and build your own company?
If I'd started a company in 2019 or now, the expectations would be so high. I'd have to do like a parade down Fifth Avenue. I would have to go crazy and everyone would say, oh, really? You're starting a company because the real estate market's so hot? Perfect. Great. Original idea, Ryan. No, we started a company when the market was not hot. And everyone said, are you okay? Are you sure you're feeling well? Do you have COVID?
Can you tell me about some of the aspects of the brand that you've built?
I have 10,000 agents now all over the world who have learned from me in some way, shape, or form that I know that if I, get a lead for Australia or for South Korea or wherever, I have an agent there who I feel comfortable now referring to.
You've launched a course called How to Build Your Personal Brand, which I'm sure is personal branding is something very near and dear to your heart.
You need to really understand how you come off to other people, for better and for worse. Because if you're the agent who talks too loud, or who shakes hands weird, or who walks funny, or who doesn't know their shit, or who is a liar, right? Or whatever it might be, you're gonna want to fix that. Or don't fix it, but then you just don't get the right to complain.
Big agencies or brokerages were the brand, and that seems to have shifted a bit over the last few years. Can you give us your view on that and how it works at Serhant?
I get to now take all my resources and focus on the agent brands. How do I get my agents to be out there more than me? How do I really focus on them? And we help do that. We do social audits for them. We create property tours for them. We help manage their calendars for them. We help recreate logos for them. We do a lot for them.
You must have people throwing themselves at you literally to come and work for you. How do you approach recruitment?
People ask me all the time the types of agents that I hire, like who I hire, what I look for. One of the first things I look for is endurance. If you're going to stick with me, then you can stick with clients. And if you can't stick with me, you give up after the second try. Thank God I didn't have you come work for me. Oh my God, can you imagine if I gave you a buyer or seller and you gave up on them after the second try? I would kill you.
A common problem that agents come to me with is, how do you manage seller expectations when they want to deal with you? Like, are we going to see Ryan rather than a new member of your team?
It depends on where the lead comes from. If the lead goes to the agent directly, there's no issue. If the lead comes to me, I have to think about, with each case, what they are. And typically we break it down by price point. So in New York, if you're under $5 million, I can give you out to an agent and that client will be totally fine with it. Over 5 million, I have to make a decision. And oftentimes I'll go to the first pitch, but I'll bring that team member with me and I'll explain how we work.
Behind your brand is a global approach, which is one of the reasons that we're talking today, but we haven't seen too many big name brokerages in the US venture beyond the US. What is your ultimate ambition for Serhant?
Absolute and utter world domination. Why not? Why settle for anything small? Like, I just don't get it. It's the same thing with the people that are like, no, I'm going to do it on Monday. It's like, why not? Now I get it. There's legalities and it's really hard. But if it was easy, everybody would do it.